Hello everyone and welcome back to another Marvellous breakdown. I know I said I'd only make about 2 of these, but nah, I'm gonna make more. You can't stop me. So today we'll be doing the trying to play a non-BR game. I think this went through like several working titles. To summarize, this is basically whenever you switch from a different game and playing a game you want to play on stream and your audience just going in mental over it. I say your audience, members of people who watch you, and it's generally multiplayer games because you know when you're a smaller streamer, it's all about your followers and people who watch you can play with you. But as we can see, this bit here, this was filmed afterwards, after I've done all the main filming for the actual sketch. So I was like, I need to quickly just do an intro to promote my streaming channel.
Hey, before you watch this video, you should probably check out my streams. Twitch.tv.
So yeah, this is simple text fade in. So as we can see here, that's the logo of Twitch. This is just a black plane at the lower opacity. So both fade in at the same time. And then the text here has true transform properties, its opacity and its position, so it's moving as it fades in, and that's it, and it just cuts. You can go straight to the video. So if you see in the main editor here, we have that opening bit, breaks, and it goes into an actual sketch. So once again, we're going back to it's just simply cutting up footage and getting the timing right. The main challenge with this one. So once again, we're having another issue where when I'm filming it, my mic is too far away, so I'm really quiet.
Yeah, this is a game I've been wanting to play for a while.
The script was the easiest to write for because I just basically based it off real life experiences. But we can see, you know, I'm just cutting it up. Okay, he's talking now.
I know, but I want to play this today. I'm quite excited for its release.
So in the script, the guy breaks down, but instead of just falling to the floor, he runs away. He just runs out the room, but we still have the same, like... And then this would be, like, the last shot. What happened was, when filming this, I would read the script, then film it, and then read the script and film it, and then when I came to edit this all together, I noticed that I missed bits out, or I changed some of the dialogue, and so I had to kind of, in the edit, try and fix it, so it doesn't really follow the script to a T. There's a lot more improv in it. But this bit here where he's mumbling, so yeah, these two bits are the exact same footage, exact same time, and that's why he kind of repeats himself. It's because I didn't have enough audio to fill in this bit, so I just copied the audio bit again, or copied the video again, just to fit in some background noise. Because one of the issues with this was like background noise and trying to keep it consistent. So when he's talking to people, I'm still playing the video game, so I still needed like the clicking of the joysticks and stuff in it, which is what I called BG noise. It's just me clicking on the joystick. So basically what happened was I went through all of this, edited it all, and then I had to go back and find out times where there was no background noise of me clicking. So I did all that, got all the background noise clicking, and then hit film kept crashing. Literally, this is probably like 42 is the maximum amount of layers you can have in Hit Film Pro 3 without it crashing. So what happened then was I was like, okay, I can't actually have any more layers. I rendered the whole thing out as it is, called it main body, and then I had to go back in again and pretty much just scroll through it to bits where there was no background noise. where there should be.
All day.
So like here, I was like, oh, there's no background noise. Oh, okay, well I have to add it in there. So now there is.
All day.
Again, what I really should have done is, tip for you guys, is when I'm filming these bits, is either just redub it, which I did in a later video. You get to see that soon, probably next week. So redub it, or literally just have the mic closer to me. Actually, I could have done. I was just like, it wasn't really fast. But yeah, it was mainly his bit, the douchebag. I think he might be a returning character, kind of, not really. And then he just like goes away, walks away. This was the fun bit because I just wanted to be the most douchiest. I wanted to like this guy to be really like a kid. This next character.
Hey.
But unfortunately, I ended up doing two of my favourite streamers that just wielded their merch. So I just wore my friends, two streamers as merch that I do a lot of work with, and he ended up being like the douchiest character.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Yep, and I really like the bit where he just like starts shivering and stuff, like he doesn't even know what he did wrong.
Go!
I think the first script version of this, because this idea has been around in my head for a few months, was there was going to be like four different characters and 4 different interactions, and eventually it would lead to this kid going, "Hey, play Fortnite," and then Jarvis exploding. But I only fleshed out 3 of the ideas. Technically, I only fleshed out 2 of the ideas because there's only like only 2 real interactions, and like the other one I had idea for the original 4 was kind of almost like an in between for the first one and the second one. He seems a bit confused, but it's trying to push the fact that this is a bad game. So it's like, but why are you playing a bad game? I don't get it. You don't. No. And then we have Jarvis run out.
Get out, get out.
So I came in and said play Fortnite, and then I immediately was like, oh god, please don't hurt me. That wrong comp. So you can see.
Get out, get out.
Yep, I will get out. So these 2 here, this one, and this one, were literally just me walking in going, play Fortnite. So I had to kind of cut it really quick. Well, as soon as he said the Fortnite, I should have, if I was doing this again, should have said play Fortnite, pause, so I could have an easier cut, pause, play Fortnite, pause, then do the whole reaction thing, but instead I just went play Fortnite. So yeah, a lot of time, well, some time was spent on me trying to not suddenly get the Fortnite thing, and then you can see my arms literally get into the position to be panicked. Yeah, a little behind the scenes, you know, like I did that too quickly. So yeah, and then the arms continue, so you can see I'm already preparing to be scared before I even say be scared. And yeah, and then at the ending I just did the whole get out again, just shouting at the audience. I think that this take was the first take I did, but I preferred the second take, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, that was trying to play a non-VR game. Once again, this video is mainly about editing and cutting. What I could have done is made it seem like they were more talking to each other. So in film, generally if the characters are not on the same screen, one is more to the left and the other character is more to the right, so they look like they're facing each other. Well, in this case, it's me just looking at the camera both times. But I kind of wanted to do it like this, so it's like he's looking at Twitch chat. So, you know, a streamer usually looks up, and it's like, that's how they address chat, head on. So it made it more complicated, like, okay, how do I now then do this whole left and right thing where one person's talking to each other on different shots? I can't really, so I'm just going to have to make it seem like they're just walking in and looking. Yeah, there we go. Probably made no sense, but you get to see in the mind of a man. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.